Hi, this is a view of the River Wandle in last autumn. I have painted it, but I'm going to do a line and wash of it. Try and make something of this bank, reedy bank here. But we've got to do a lot of simplifying, but I'm going to do a line and wash. So let's bring you over to where I'm going to do this, on this piece of paper. Just zoom out a little bit there. Okay. Probably don't bang into the leg. I'll just bring that leg round a little bit. Sorry. Let's come down a little bit more. Right. Okay. So I've put some paint. Put some paint into the black acrylic, and just put some water in the lid. And I'm going to use a rigger and various brushes, I think. So we'll put in the actual bank to start with, just so we know where we're going. It's quite a high horizon coming across here, and there are all sorts of reflections. Went on the bike ride this morning, and that bridge that was badly damaged by yobbos, horrible miscreants who they steal motorbikes and then they burn them. It's great fun, isn't it? So let's put in this bank here. I'm just going to try not to get too much detail on this, and I'll use my other brushes to make the canopy of these. And there's some evergreens in here. I'm not going to do a copy of this. I'm just going to so sort of the bank comes up, just going off into the distance here. Anyway, the Environment Agency have repaired the bridge, so it didn't look as if they've got too much. They've had too much problem with it. Alright, let's just. I'm going to use the 1-inch varnish brush on some of this. This brush is a little bit blobby. Right, I'm just establishing the shapes, and we've got sort of grassy. I don't like that brush. Let's try a smaller one here. Let's try this one. Oops, been a bit too enthusiastic there. I'll put the ferrule in. Just been looking at a Portuguese artist called Naglero. He's on YouTube, and he's married to a Swedish lady, and he lives in Sweden. He's an artist, but he's testing out. Oh, look at that! No, that's not good. He's testing out some camping equipment for over months in the sort of wilds of Swedish forest. It's about a half an hour trek from where he lives, actually. Right, let's just see if we can make something of that. I'm going to move the tablet so I can. Right, get that in. Right. I've got some nasty acrylic paint on black halfway up the bristles. And I've watched all the episodes, the 15 episodes. I've loved every one of them. And he's making all these sort of craft things out of silver birch, not chopping down trees, but using fallen trees to make tools, make his wood store, all sorts of things. His horse for shaving, for smoke shaving shapes. It's bushcraft par excellence. And he's living in a teepee. It's called the Teepee Diaries. If you like that sort of thing, and he does paint some nice paintings as well, but he's primarily just testing out all his camping equipment. Primus stoves, all sorts of lovely things, and I love that sort of thing. Having had to give up camping because I can't put my trailer up anymore. Just the wrists are going a bit arthritic now. So as long as I can hold a brush, let's just get some heavier greeny stuff in there. But I don't want to blob it out too much. I want to save some for the colour. Now there's some green shrub there. I don't know what it would be. Probably ivy covered. So let's just. Right, okay. Now we've got this bank. Let's get this bank in. That sort of frames, that dark bit just sort of frames the edge of that bank there, where it goes into the distance, which is not very far really. It looks it, but it isn't. So let's, ooh, need a cloth. Take off some of that. I'll just put in darks in approximately where I can see darks. It's all along this bank here, but I want to leave it a bit light underneath. I'm going to do some rigger work, so that's showing the lighter grasses and the shadow areas, the bushes and things. Let's get some of this in here. Right, let's just get that. I'm going to paint these blue. And we've got all this sort of on the left hand bank. So I'm just going to counter change that in there. So that will outline or highlight the lighter reeds. That comes up quite a way. Right. So now we've got all of this lighter stuff here. And it goes all over the place. They're not huge reeds, it's more like thick grass. And we'll put some lights and darks into all of this, coming down into the foreground. There's a bit of a log in the water there. We'll probably try and show that. And now we've got some of the darker stuff in here. A bit darker in there. And the depth of it in there. Right, and we can add some detail to that with the rigger later on. We've got the painting in. Right, we've got some nice going all the way over here, and then quite a bit in there. There's not quite dark shadow in there. Not shadow, reflection. And get that dark in there because of that reflecting there. Oops. And let's just put in some of these ripples. And this river is quite fast flowing. Okay, so a little bit in here, reflection. Oh, very delicate. Okay, we've come up over there quite a long way, so let's just get some more in there. Right, clean the brush and have a go at putting in the log before we I'm going to do this approximately. And one coming down here. I will dry this. And a bit of a reflection as well, I suppose. Half of this is reflection, half of it is log. Just sticking in the... Right, I'll give a signature on that. Easier to do with the black paint. Okay, that will do for that. Let's put that to one side. I'll give it a dry, so take your headphones off or fast forward. Ready, go. Oh, I haven't finished the way, I haven't put any detail in. Oh dear. Oh, no, we've got to put some detail in those branches and things. Get a bit of meat on the brush. Yeah, mustn't forget this. So you've got loads of these. These are all, oh, I don't know what sort of trees they are, just trees. Just do impressions of trees. No reflections in of those, just the actual shape of the tree. Oh, we've got a lot of this here. So it's just like sort of bits of coppice. They're not, this is all just sort of rough ground along the river. There was a time this river was dead, but now it's teeming with life, and it's so many volunteers working on it with the Environment Agency that it is an absolute treasure for us. And since we ride along it every week, and other times, grandchildren, we're all doing it. Praising the environment guys when they're constantly taking out all the pond weed or all the weed to open it up. It's a joy for us South Londoners to have something like this on our doorstep. There's still one working mill on it. And I think there were 90 in the Victorian age. We go to Merton Abbey, have a cup of tea and a laugh. And the mill working as a pottery, but next door to it, Time Team with Tony Robinson did an archaeological dig for the foundations of William Morris, the factory where they used to print the wallpapers and fabrics for Liberties. Quite amazing. Right, let's anchor some of this here. Just a little bit of greenery in there, solid. Right, that'll do. I don't think. Oh well, let's put in a few little frondy things. Actually, these are in sort of very light colour, but we'll reverse it. Not too much, but what's too much, eh? When you're having fun. So that just stands for grass. It says on grass. Right, that is definitely enough. So I think something else to do. Right, I'll commence with the drying. Headphones off. Okay, I'll do it. Now here's my palette. I've added cadmium yellow instead of the lemon yellow which is there. So we've got cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. And I'm going to give them a little bit of a wet because it's a very, very warm, dry day. Right, okay, now let's make a wash of raw sienna. It was a wintry day. We'll go over the whole painting with this, and it'll have the effect of wetting it as well, because this is a wetting wet. Ron Ranson used to wet his paper with the raw sienna first before he carried on, so we're doing the same for this one. Right, so now we've got a very pale blue sky that's going to go in. Put that on one lap. So a bit of blue, bit of grey, bit of alizarin, a lot of alizarin. And we'll put that colour in the water, slightly darker. Right, well that's nice and wet. I'll reclip it. I'm going to put in some of the bank colours. This is Fabriano £130 paper. I've been using Saunders lately. It's a wonderful paper, that is. Right, Right, let's just put an underpainting of just light yellow, a touch of, see how strong that is, and that's artist quality. All right. It's an all dry light, so there's a bit of that colour in. And then while that's wet, we can put in some darker greens. See what happens to it. Coming to the foreground, let's put in some burnt sienna. When that dries, I'm going to lift out. I'm going to use a bit of red and a bit of blue, I think, and a bit of shadow in here. Okay. Bring my picture back. Okay, so let's put in the far bank while that's drying off there. So we've got a nice lemon yellow, or yellow. And more green. Maybe we can mix a bit of blue with that yellow. Get it lighter. Bit of umber in that top, I think, because it's a different sort of grass. It's more worn out grass, dried grass. Bit of umber. Put that up here. Right, now we're going to put in those greens here, those dark acid greens. We'll have a little bit of burnt sienna. Okay, a nice bit of green in there, and we'll put a bit of that green along here. Right, so I'll lift out a bit of this here. There's a lot of that in this really glassy. That'll do, that's good. Now, fill that in there. And bit of bank, bit of that bank there. Let's get that in there. A bit thicker there as we're coming round to the foreground. And we'll put in a bit of that in there. A bit of the banking, bit of that coming down here. Don't want to go too dark with that. Going all the way down there. Right, that I think will. A bit of that dark reflection in here to show that bit of a distant shrubby thing. Alright, that'll do. Clean the brush. Now we can go into that background with a bit of alizarin, a bit of ultramarine. Show that distant now. So using colour to to show perspective. Alright, and a bit in there, but keep it low, that I think, because I'm going to put some burnt sienna for the branches and the twigs and stuff. There's a give the 3D effect of stuff behind. Right. I've made a canopy of that. It's more open, but I can't sort that out. That's a bit too tricky for a demo anyway. Bit of umber. Warmer colours here. I can put some umber in here on that blue. Okay, well, not much I'm going to be able to do beyond that, I think. Could put some nice burnt sienna and a bit of ultramarine, I think, in here. Sort of a browny greeny in that shadow area in those trees. Right, well, I think that's quite reasonable. Let's put it in a mount, shall we, and have a look. It was the drawing takes the time, but I know you like the line and wash. You do seem to be perennially popular. Right, what sort of mount? Let's have the yeah, go with the blue mount. That seems to go with everyone, doesn't it? So there we are. So another one. There we are. There's a line and wash of the River Wandle last year from photograph. Let's just get that board like that. Bring that around there. So there we are. That don't look too bad. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye bye.